Sometimes people will ask us how long we've been together, and it feels like a weird question because I forget sometimes that there was a me before there was an us. I feel like I've known you my whole life. I've felt that way since the day I met you.
Zach, since the day we met, it's been incredibly easy to envision a future with you. We're standing here today to take one more step towards that future together. I'm so stupidly excited for everything that is yet to come. However, when I think about our life as a married couple, I don't think about our life changing. Instead, I think about continuing what we have built together while growing alongside one another. We've laid such a strong foundation that I know for certain we can conquer anything that life throws us.
I like to think of myself as someone who's good at self-improvement, but looking back, I know I never really had a chance until I met my missing piece. You bring out the best in me, and when I met you, I feel like I met the version of myself I've always been searching for. I want to tell you what I love about you, but it's hard to put into words because how do you describe something that you can't live without? I love you because you have the kindest heart of anyone I've ever known. You spread joy everywhere you go, and you bring kindness and compassion to everything you do. I love you because you make me laugh every day. Even if it's just the nonsense language you invented for our dogs, everything is always brighter when you're around. I love you because you accept me for who I am, while still being tough and hold me accountable to be my best every day. Some days I think you know me better than I know myself. But our love is more than just the glow that surrounds you when I look at you. It's also about the choice that I get to make every day, to put you and our little family first above anything else. I'm so excited to get to make that choice every day for the rest of my life.
As someone who can be a bit reserved around new people, I found myself able to quickly become comfortable around you. Probably a bit too comfortable at times. I love that I can wholeheartedly be myself with you and you only judge me a little bit. I love that you laugh alongside me and equally match my playful and goofy energy. You've never tried to change me into something I'm not, but instead have allowed me to grow into the best version of myself. You supported me, encouraged me, and lifted me up through rough times. There are so many things I admire about you. You truly are the most ambitious, intelligent, supportive, and loving person I've ever met. Not one day goes by that I doubt your love for me. You have always made it known how much you care for me through both your words and your actions. I am so honored to be loved by you, and it's something I never want to take for granted.
I promise to always give you my best, even when I'm not feeling my best. I promise to admit when I'm wrong, even if it takes some convincing sometimes. I promise to always be in your corner, no matter what life throws at us. I know there's nothing we can't take on if we're together. I promise to always sit patiently while Ohio State football blows out inferior opponents and support you and give you a hug if things don't go your way. I promise to support your goals and ambitions and to work tirelessly for whatever we need to have the life we want.
I promise to continue to have your back and be your biggest life supporter no matter what challenges we face. I promise to practice being as optimistic as you and set ambitious goals for our future. I promise to communicate. The good, the bad, the ugly, the random obscure thoughts that pop into my head, I promise to communicate it all to you. I promise to always tell you good morning and good night, even when I'm half asleep and grumpy as hell. From this moment on, I promise to love you forever and be the best wife that I can be.
Most of all, I promise to love you unconditionally with everything I have for as long as I have. Thank you for letting me be your husband.
As Julia and I got to know Zach, we could clearly see that he was good for Meghan, and we're thrilled to have him as our new son. Julia and I had 2 boys, and we really wanted a girl, and so we decided we were going to try one more time, and lo and behold, we have Meghan. She's everything we had ever hoped for and more. You know what Julia and I are mostly proud of, though, is the woman that Meghan has become. She's so beautiful inside and outside. We are really excited about your future, Meghan and Zach, and so happy and so proud of you. To Meghan and Zach.
One evening when Meghan was visiting Ohio, she brought up this guy she was seeing. His name is Zach. She raved about how sweet, handsome, and genuine he was and how much they aligned with one another. I eventually got to meet him in person, and I knew immediately that he was Meghan's other half and that they cared deeply for one another. I feel so fortunate to have gotten the opportunity to watch their relationship blossom and flourish. They are so similar yet so different in the best way. They just balance each other out perfectly. I could hardly contain my excitement when Zach called me one day to tell me that he was proposing to Meghan. It was a moment I will never forget. Zach, thank you for being the man to take such perfect care of Meghan's heart. Meghan, you radiate joy. You have always been by my side, and I'm so honored to stand by yours today during one of the most memorable and special moments of your lives. Seeing your pure, sweet love brings me and everyone here today such an immense amount of happiness and joy.
Meghan, you truly bring out the best in one of my best friends. I think you truly both do. You're both very supportive of each other, which I admire as well. I do think that you all might owe me a little bit of a thank you because the night that Zach and Meghan met, 5 minutes into the conversation, I turned to Zach and said, Zach, you have to marry this woman. So here we are, 5 or 6 years later on their wedding day, and I'm so proud to call you two of my best friends. I love you both. I think I speak for everybody here. We love you guys, and we're so happy to see you move into this next chapter of life.